Guess what, Derek? We're live.
Oh, hey.
It's been a hot second.
Mm-hmm.
While we wait for some people to join in, what are you drinking?
This is True Control Raspberry Lemonade. It's my favorite. How about you?
Just by itself? That's a big thing of water for just that.
It's smart water, so it's even better because it's smarter water than normal water, I guess.
Well, I also have smart water, but I
It's
got pink lemonade and
electrolytes for
True
taste.
Fix in it, plus my electrolytes for taste and smart water.
It's good to know. I'm glad that 50 Cent is making a lot of money off of me.
I think he sold it to Coke.
Oh, did he? All right. Okay.
All right.
Hey,
well, we're here.
We got some people here, huh?
Yeah, we got some people. It looks like we're starting to get some people show up late afternoon. Good news is everyone can replay this. We know that this time of day that we don't really ever schedule these just because we know that you can go back and look at them. But we actually have some pretty good news today. We're working on. We wanted to clue you in on something that we've been working on for a little bit, as Derek has titled it, the shopping cart facelift on this post. This all kind of got started. I don't know if you guys remember what it's been like 3 months now.
A little bit.
A little bit at least since we launched the beta of the link builder, which I don't know about you guys listening, but basically overwhelmingly has been a huge success. People have loved it. Even we've talked to some teams, even like I know you had talked to Allie Carlson and her teams have been using it to really customize orders,
building their own kits. It actually fits really perfectly with our new VIP promo, which is based on $159 kits for new people, and not necessarily control kits that are pre-built.
Right. So I know a lot of people have been using this link builder. So it's what we're saying. Essentially, what we're doing is we are going to expand out the link. We've got some stuff on the roadmap for that to make it easier to use. They're not, unfortunately, on this live, we're not ready. I mean, you'll have what you currently have, but I can tell you what we're working on, and that is categorization, putting it in your back office.
Yeah, so you can click from your back office and do a customized order or sign up for someone. Adding more than 3 items into the link builder. Some other cool stuff.
Yeah, so those have all been road mapped out, so you should start to see those changes as they get done. But basically, because it's been such a success, we would like to move that direction as far as your cart goes, and as far as the control kit, or sorry, not the control kit, but the commit page and the back office. We want also to kind of more mimic that whole building experience. So Derek, let me jump in and let you jump in and talk about why that's going to be a better idea.
So the cool thing about this is, and it's kind of always been our goal to get to this, but we've had some limitations with IT, especially with our blast service. But we're getting to the point where we can start implementing this. And the idea has been get people to get to $159 so they get the free shipping. But necessarily, we don't really care what's in it. And what was kind of hard before is we had to specify a category to be able to track these, and so we ended up having to put more products and shove products into a kit and make the PV so that it actually made sense for the company, so that we could profitably still do it. The hard part with that is it wasn't exactly what the plan was to do it, but we were somewhat limited. So
it's kind of almost like we took what we could do within our limitations and made it work that way. But then it kind of became a monster.
Exactly. So the good thing is we're now simplifying it. We want to make this process as easy as possible. We want to make it, the term is stupid simple, right? So that someone who's going on there that maybe isn't getting the best direction still is doing the same right processes. So you're going to start seeing, I don't know why my computer dings.
That's when you get texts and stuff.
No, there's a lot of text and stuff coming in.
Emails.
So what we want to do is change the process so it makes more sense to the buying customers. So what you're going to see is a graphic that we're going to put up, and it goes through the 3 different phases. The first phase is I've already ordered my sample. I want to just get the product at a cheaper price than I paid for my sample. And that's going to be, if it's the drink sample, it would be the $105 for the preferred customer. They're going to pay $8 in shipping. It's going to be $113. And then we have the next step, which is, okay, I want to sign up as an associate and I want to sell. I can add 5 samples onto that kit for $50. I'm still going to pay $10 membership right now and $8 shipping. So my price is going to go up to $163. But you're right close to the free shipping price. It's based on product price, not the price of shipping and everything like that. So if you just add 1 product in of any different product, you're going to get to that $159 mark and be able to get free shipping on free shipping and free enrollment. So it's easy to explain. It seems like it's easy to explain, but for a brand new person, they don't know the same processes that we do every day. So we are simplifying the shopping cart, not only the cart that is in the enrollment, but for the shopping cart for the person that's going to just reorder in their back office.
Right.
So it's going to start with kind of what we call as the core kit, right?
This new name, core kit.
The core kit, yep. And it's going to have our core kits in them, but a lot simple, way more simplified. So it's just going to have the things that they're used to or they've tried in samples.
Basically, your monthly supplies of TrueFix and True Control.
Exactly. And with samples or no samples if you're an associate, right? And then the next category is going to be called TVH Staples. And this is products that we have that we love and we know we're going to reproduce forever. We know that they're fantastic products. This is Heart and Hydration, Renew, these kind of products, right? And so they're going to be called staples because you can just add them on and get free shipping essentially from those first core kits.
Yeah, so let me just pause you real quick and reiterate what you already said, but I don't know that I just want to make sure it rings home, because if you buy the 5 samples and a monthly kit, and right now I'm just basing it off the drink package, you're at $163. But that you had to pay the $10 membership, so you're actually at like $153 before your membership. Now you're at 155 in products. So you're 155 in products, so you don't qualify for that. So you're really only $4 away.
You're $4 from free shipping.
So essentially, it's just add anything, and you've hit there. So that's why you would go jump to the staple kit.
Exactly.
The staple products.
The staple. So you can pick anything. It could be an essential oil. It could be the concept is people hate paying for shipping. And if they can see that, oh, well, I'm going to pay $8 of shipping, or I can add a $10 product in and get free shipping, I'm going to add another product in and get it for free, right? But when we just had control kits, it was kind of hard to explain to everyone because they just thought that was the all-in price, right? There wasn't the active shopping progression that exists in this. So, hey. We got Dave here.
We got Dave in here.
We're the one-star group.
We're working with all the one-stars. We're talking about upgrading from a 155 to a 159.
Cool. Hi guys.
There we go.
Hi guys. So good to. I don't see you, but so good to be talking to you. Exciting stuff. I just came in to grab these guys. When you're done, let me know.
Cool.
Hey guys. Thank you for everything you're doing out there in the field.
Yep.
Rare treat, Dave here, guys, on our one-star calls.
Yeah.
So so basically,
So you start with the core kit, then there's the staples. You can just add one of those in to get the free shipping. The next category are some that already exist, like By Nature and Dermaprove. We'll go Dermaprove, then By Nature in the brands. Then next is going to be a new category called Branded. And Branded is our swag category. It used to be swag. Swag, some people get confused because they think it's stuff we all get, or
we're pushing it toward the bottom because most people that are enrolling aren't going to really use that much. But it does help for the current associate to understand.
So it'll be branded as more items that have our brand on them. Most of them don't have any volume on them. They're just kind of supplementary products, or a lot of times it's apparel and that kind of thing, right? The next category underneath that is called TVH Labs, and this is cool. So TVH Labs is essentially a category that if we want to launch something that we want you guys to try or test, but we won't, not necessarily, when we're putting in these POs for these large companies, they want normally, you to buy 100,000 of their item, right? But sometimes we want to test something and see if you guys absolutely love it. So this category allows us to put things in there that might stick around forever, they might not. But that's telling you if it's in TVH Labs, it doesn't mean that there's a guarantee it'll be around forever, but try it, see if you like it. And the last category is going to be limited time. And limited time is where a lot of these kits that existed before are going to be moving to.
We're moving there, so you can still use them. If you are using control kits right now, until we get all of the branding, like the commit page, until we get a lot of that stuff rebranded, you'll still be able to use your control kits. So, and the control kits are an amazing deal. I mean, obviously, it gets the reason it became a monster. I used that term earlier. Is initially it meant to simplify, but now we have so many control kits that it's difficult for a new customer to understand even what they're trying to buy.
Yeah.
So so right now you can still get those. We will be grandfathering people in that have them, but they are currently still available.
Yeah.
And they will still be available for a few weeks, maybe a month or so still.
Absolutely.
But basically the idea is, let me simplify here. Let me simplify our conversation.
Okay.
So you have your monthly supply if you just want to be a preferred customer, and then it's to help teach a customer that then you can add the samples to build a business if they become an associate, and then for $4, if they just put something 4 or more on it, they're going to get free shipping and free enrollment, and it teaches them to add something to the cart. So you can do this via the builder as you're walking through them, or you can show them on a graphic and kind of like teach the buying habits of customers. So we've actually created a graphic that can help teach this.
And we're going to put this, the preemptive to this is going to be in our PowerPoint. We're doing a corporate PowerPoint that you'll all be able to use. It kind of goes through the story of True Vision Health, why True Vision Health, why we're different. But kind of the call to action at the end is going to be this slide. But we're going to use it right now so you guys can kind of get.
Yeah, you can start using it. You can start teaching it. You can use the link builder to make your own links that match this.
Yeah.
We've chosen, so we are going to post this. So this basically explains. Okay, so basically shows here, you know, and we'll make a capsule version of this as well. But it explains, here's your monthly. It's 105 plus 8 shipping. That's what you're going to pay.
And
if you had 5
trials,
when you're
explaining this too is we do have some people that they just think they just reorder trials, right? This is a great way to say, hey, if you reorder the trials, you're going to pay $130+. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the same amount of product.
It's 120. If you pay.
That you get a better discount as a preferred customer here, and a little easier way of doing it. And then if you upgrade and you pay the $10 membership fee, the $8 shipping, you can get 5 samples for $50. When you sell those $5, see it in the fine print. Oh, there we go. When you sell them, you're going to get $145. 29 times 5 is 145. So you pretty much paid all for $20 of all of your product. Yours is almost for free.
So you're starting to teach your new customer how to build a business.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice we created a new sample pack, and this one gives you a little bit of each, so that way you can actually sell to the customer that has whatever they need. And like I said, we will come up with the same graphic for the capsule version as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then we give some ideas on this side as to things that you could add on and how much you'd be saving by just adding one product on.
Yeah.
So hopefully it starts using this as a really easy concept. If you'll notice, when we launched the new commit page a few months back, the whole idea was to get people in the mindset of just adding on products. And back then we had mentioned that it's not sustainable to keep everything in a box. And so this is now the next evolution of that. And so you should actually see it.
So Heather, your question on when we can add more, I'm just finding out. I know that they said they've tested it. It works. So I don't know when the rollout's exactly going to be. I would guess it's pretty quick. But the best part about this is for the most part, you should only have to put 2 items in it for most people to get to the free shipping at least. Obviously, if you add more things in, it's going to stop at 3. But
in fact, most things really you would just pick, because we should have the new kits showing up that include that new 5 sample pack. You would just pick that pack. That's the monthly pack with the samples, and then one other thing, and then you're going to actually be above that threshold unless you want to build some more. But I wanted to run over, so you can use the builder right now. The commit page, you should see a rebranding on it within the next week or 2.
Yeah.
But it's great because now with this way you can teach people how to get the free enrollment and free shipping. And there's actually a big benefit to you as a seller. I want to talk about higher PV for you. I want you to jump into that.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the other big things is because before we had to contract everything into $159, we also had to contract the PV to $100 to make it so we could still obviously 100 PV, so we could obviously still pay commissions and all the different things and have it be profitable. The best part about this is it just expands all of it, meaning the core is still going to be where you're ordering right now, but depending on how many more things they decide to add on, your PV actually climbs with it, which means higher commission checks for you. So before it was kind of trying to add so much value into one kit. Now the best part is you can add as many things as you want and still get free shipping, which people love, that concept of, oh, anything above this is now free shipping. You might as well add it in now.
But you're going to get paid more.
But you're going to get paid more depending on whatever else they throw in. And the PVs will climb, which means you all get raises.
And so the one final benefit to this is just like this current promotion for Summit is working on a threshold, this now moves us away from control kits. And so Club 90 will no longer be based off of control kits either. It'll be based off of your custom packs as long as they've hit that threshold. So that should make even qualifying for Club 90 easier because you can build your own custom packs, and you can sell. You know, not every customer fits into that single box, and so people in the past have been like, well, I have a new customer, but we didn't have a control kit that fit it. Well, now you do, because it doesn't really matter what you sell as long as it's over the 159 threshold. It'll count towards Club 90. So that'll be another pro of us moving away from us moving away. So Brandy, that answers that question.
So we've also added some more marketing staff, and we're doing a couple cool things like adding extra images to the shopping cart, updating all the images. You'll see it'll be in a whole new order. And hopefully this simplifies the entire process.
If you go in there right now, you'll see they're actually working on it right now. I feel like every time we've logged in while we've been going over this, it's just been updating, and we've been seeing the changes. And then we're going to be organizing the order of the products in there over the next day or two. So even if you don't build it and somebody goes through the builder themselves, the enrollment links themselves, they'll already see these changes and they'll start to kind of teach that.
So here's an answer for Christy real quick. So Christy says, if I have a 30-day combo and 5 7.5-day packs, is it still 100 PV? So again, that was us trying to contract or try to get you to being commissions qualified with one kit because we were tied to that. So no, now it won't. What it's going to be is you'll have your combo. It'll be $95, right? And this is kind of to show you visually when you're talking to someone. You've got your combo, which is $95, right? And this is going to be 75 PV.
Which is what it is if you were to only sell today.
Exactly.
Nothing changes there.
When you add 5 samples into that kit, you are now you were at 75. Each sample has 2 PV on it, so now you're at 85 PV, right? But you're right close to your threshold on how much it's going to be to get free shipping. So at this point, you should always go back and say, hey, it's $4 more to get free shipping. Let me suggest to you the cleanse. This is awesome. I love it. Or a heart and hydration, or literally the Hawaiian barbecue seasoning, or
whatever it is.
Whatever it is,
they're gonna like.
One essential oil, $10 lemon oil. You know, I mean, these type of things. They push them to get to the next level to get to 100 PV, right? And if this is a customer, they're maybe not looking at 100 PV or care that much. But at your point too, if this is your customer, it doesn't matter as much because they're above the 75 PV threshold. They count for you. But if they're looking to build a business, then I would suggest, okay, well, you should probably make sure you get to your 100 PV. And that's why we've added some of these updates to the back office so you can see if their commissions qualified or not.
Right. So like I said, we will actually we were just kind of we've been really excited on this new rollout.
Yeah.
And so we're probably a little early on announcing this, but not really, because we're obviously not even completely done with it, but we're kind of so excited about what this can do for your sales. And we knew that today you were going to start to see some of the changes in the back office. So that's why we wanted to jump on the live and kind of tell you why it's changing and how it's going to benefit you. So we will post the PDF of this and the JPEG of this. Look in the next week or so for the capsule version of this same thing. So depending on, the reason I wanted to bring that up is if you use capsules, we'll have a suggested graphic for that as well. Because some people use the drinks, some people use the capsules, but this one is done. So this graphic is done. So we'll post this graphic today.
And this specific kit, the one with the 2 drinks and the 5 samples,
the mixed sample
bit group will be in the TrueVision tools today. So, and we'll put it right at the very top so that you know that that's the core one, that's one you start with, and then here's the add-ons to make it easier for you as you're building out these kits. And then you can literally build the kits for any situation and say, hey, I've got the new heart health, and nails kit, and it's an omega oil, omega vitamins, and all of these other pieces into it. So you can build them all yourself. Now, one other thing to bring up. We did a combo of samples. Now, I know we're going to get 1,000 questions. I only want just the capsules 5. I want just the drink 5. The reason we decided to do a mixture of them is you find that some people use different things, right? And so it's good to have 2 capsules and 3 drinks so that when someone says, oh, I don't do drinks like that, you already have a capsule sample on hand. But this is the first time we've done a mixed one, so you don't have to buy 5 and 5. You can get 3 drinks and 2 capsule samples.
So we're going to test that out for a little bit and see how that works.
Yeah.
Also, the few people have asked, when is it going to be available in other pricing? Apologies, obviously, usually the international, you'll get your rollouts about typically a week to 2 weeks after all the US ones. So you will see this as well. It's just generally.
Yes, we've built some of this for South Africa and Australia. We're just working on some of the samples that have to go along with it. So
you should see them. We've already started working on both those markets. I can't give you an exact time limit, but I do know that we are working on them with Ignite. So you'll see those soon. Yeah. I guess sorry, Rachel, I don't know an exact date. I do know they are currently in the queue. And I know they've already been started. I just don't know when you'll see them. So, let's jump through some of these questions. So you will see this in your managed SmartShape. Yes, Christy, you'll see this in the cart.
How about the kits with True Control pills and True Fix drink? Okay, so Heather, let's see. So we've talked about that a little bit. I'm not going to make any promises. We have one thing that you will see differently when you look at the cart now is it actually says it on all of the different descriptions, 30 servings at 1 a day drink combo. And then if you were to get 2 bags of each, obviously it's going to say 60 servings at 2 a day, right? So you're going to see that these will vary on what's in them. We've talked about doing a 30-day combo, a 30 capsule combo, which would be 2 weeks.
Yeah, like a mix, like a 1 a day.
Because we have heard that some people like to, do the drink in the morning and a pill in the afternoon. It's hard for them to drink that much, that kind of a thing.
We're not quite there yet. We have been discussing that. If we are to do that, it is a ways out, but it has been discussed.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
Exactly. But there's also some capsules in this. So I mean, we don't suggest that you actually use your samples, but I mean, in the worst case scenario, you got to do what you got to do, and there's 2 weeks worth of capsules in there as well.
So let me just confirm with Christy. Currently, it is under enrollment, but it will show up in all forms of shopping cart within the next few days. Like you will see this in both enrollment and in as a current associate or customer.
Exactly. So, and just to give you guys a forewarning, it's going to be a little messy for the next 2 days or so, because there's a lot of shuffling and moving in categories. So when you log in right now, it's not a mistake on our part. It's just we have to take it step by step, add new categories, move things to different categories, add images. There's a lot going on.
You've probably already noticed Kinsey's actually one of the ones that's been working on this project. She has added a whole bunch of pictures. She's been going. She's the one that's been editing to make sure that it accurately describes how many servings are in it. So there's been a lot of changes the last week. It's just today is when they started moving them. So we were like, yep, we probably better tell everyone what's going on.
Yeah, people are going to start freaking out. So.
Rochelle, we don't have a Spanish version yet. That is down the road. Do we have Spanish? I guess.
So I know that
Clifford's
working on it right now.
Yeah, is he?
I think it's getting close. So
okay.
I know it's very high on our priority list. So let's see, Club 90.
Okay, so recap. Yes, Claire, great for business building. So recap, Link Builder is a success. We've got a lot in the pipeline to make that work.
Yeah.
So this is the full recap, guys. So it's a success. Because it's a success, we are now gearing to the next step of build your own, and that's simplifying the cart. It means control kits will now be limited time. We're going to be teaching more on building your own kits. So we're going to start with the core kits, and then an add-on. You'll start to get the graphics. This is good for you because you can build custom kits around your customer, teach them how to get free shipping and free enrollment.
Yeah.
Qualify for Club 90 now. No longer has to be kits. It can be your own packs, and your check goes up. So that is the recap of the whole thing in 20 seconds or less.
Awesome. And the word of the day, because I watch Sesame Street all the time, is simplify. Yeah. That's why we're working on this. We want to simplify the process and make it as easy as possible for your brand new person. A good suggestion is have direct conversations with your new customers. Don't just throw them out, hey, here's my next kid, or hey, here's this. Actually find out from them, do you have any digestion issues? I know it's awkward, but for some people, they'll say yes, or what are the things that are bothering you, so that you can build them these kits exactly and say, hey, I've got this one, it's great. You can sell the 5 samples, get your money back on the kit, and you got free shipping. And just because of that, we threw in a detox, or we threw in a drink supplement.
Yeah, you can use it from a sale. I know we're over our 20-minute threshold, but I feel like you can use you can even use this to your own benefit. Like if you don't, from a sales point, if you don't want to teach them that, just say, hey, for $4 more, we're going to get you a detox. You know what I mean? You can use that as your sales pitch.
Or pick your favorite one.
Or pick your favorite, or whatever it is that you like. Say for X amount more, I'm getting you this. It's $28 off. You know what I mean? Like you can use that, but only through me because I'm the rep. You know what I mean? Like you can use little sales tweaks like that. I think the other thing I was going to say is, your retention when you do it this way should be a lot higher, because your customer is going to feel like you're more concerned about how they are, and you're making sure that you're getting them something that they want, and ultimately they'll be more satisfied, they'll have more success, and they'll have more loyalty to you because they'll trust what you're recommending to, rather than feeling like you're just trying to push a kid onto them. So
absolutely. One other reminder is exactly what he said. By customizing these, people feel like they had something that was built for them, so their retention is going to be higher. But follow up with people.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times we hear people, oh, you never followed up after a sample, but are you following up after someone tries a 30-day? Because if they can start with a click, they can quit with a click very easily.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's very simple, like, oh, I didn't know that I could put on pause for a month. I didn't know, little things like that. So make sure that you're following up with your groups, because it might mean that you have to actually help them learn how to change their SmartShip and take a detox out they didn't like.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of little things that can keep your attention higher. But communication is key. Exactly.
Just like Claire says. Claire, I love that comment. Communication is key. You'll find more success in your business.
That's the word of the day.
There you go. Communication and simplify.
And simplify.
All right. Well, we are way over our threshold, so we hope you didn't bore you to death. We'll write a short little recap in the top, and we will post these graphics for you to start using. And hopefully, you guys start to see the change in the back office. Don't worry. We are doing it on purpose, and we're excited to see how this works. I think it'll help all of your businesses. So,
all right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.